Hello, hello. How is it going? Sorry that it's kind of noisy. I'm having to turn on all of the heaters because it's very cold in here. So, a little bundled today, but that's okay. How are you doing? Hi, Maze. Thanks for posting the reference. Appreciate that. If anybody's wanting to draw along with me today, I've got a whole section of vehicles. We're going to be doing military vehicles today, like military trucks and tanks and like just kind of like heavier things, like heavier, chunkier vehicles. I drew this little doodle because it's also still Invasive Species Week, so I thought it would be kind of fun. Just a little, you know, a nod to the classic peace protests of the 70s with flowers in the tank rifle barrels or whatever they're called. So, yeah. I'm going to be picking some flowering invasive plants to draw, like on and around the tanks. So I've got a few written down here. I haven't quite finished my my reference gathering. I got the tanks all gathered. So I've got that stuff done. But yeah. How's your morning going? If you are wanting to draw along, I'll be posting my references in Discord, but I'll also encourage you guys to set your own timer and just pull out some, pull out some references and get to drawing. Am I ready to do tank treads today? I don't know, are you? Are you ready to do tank treads? You tell me. You tell me. I figured I would start with actually, where is it? A truck, because we already did trucks, and I feel like trucks might be just a nice transition from yesterday, for me, so that I can actually tap into something slightly familiar. But we'll transition into tanks in just a second. Oh, do you? It's a good one, yeah. Braga! Hello, hello! How are you? Good to see you! How has your day been? I guess that's like evening for you, right? I'll leave it on my little doodle down here for a second while I gather some refs. This is the theme for the day. Oh, that's what I was doing. Where's my pen? There it is. I'm gonna write down the invasive species for today. Of course, the mantra. Gotta write it down. It's the whole point of this stream series. Get the bad drawings out so you can get to the good drawings faster. Alright, so invasive plant species. We've kind of already done some. I mean, I didn't really draw them that much, but I drew tumbleweed yesterday. Kind of. I drew like a tumbleweed logo. I was also, there was a few people who suggested some invasive species, so I'm going to write those down. Today is Floral Design Day, so I'll be working on my floral design skills. I'm not a florist. But we have thistle. Oh shoot, what did that happen? Thistle. Foxglove? I think these are all flowering plants. And sundew, which is a really fun looking one. But yeah, if anyone knows of any other good ones. Did bread in the bread machine. Ooh, that's nice. Let me know if you want to send me some. Sounds delicious. I am actually gonna have to cut the stream off at like 11:30 at the latest today. So I'm gonna be a little faster hopefully today because I have some errands I have to run. And I have to get them all done before I come back at 4 to do another stream today. Because I'll be sculpting tonight. We're gonna do the last stream of the month is gonna be sculpting streams. That way I always do at least a little bit of sculpting every month because I just miss it and I like doing it. So I'll be finishing hopefully that Parasaurolophus sculpture that I made last time. A couple weeks ago is when I started that. So I'll show you guys like what it looks like now. I haven't done anything to it, but in case you weren't here, I'll be showing you guys later on the stream what that looks like. So I'm just gonna type invasive flowers. Thanks, Amaze. You don't need to keep track of me that much. I've got a little timer here, but I appreciate that. I don't want you to... You already take such good care of the stream. I hate to give you more jobs. Ooh. Dame's Rocket is pretty. Queen Anne's Lace? I didn't know this was invasive. You see this all over the place. Wow. Okay, I like this purple one. Let's do rocket, little purple flowers. I wonder if there's like a flowering vine. Orange daylilies are pretty. Oh, I didn't realize daylilies were invasive. Huh. You see those all over the place. Orange daylilies specifically. Okay, so here's some flower options. Alrighty, I'm gonna get started on this truck. Oh, I gotta post the picture. Did you make a special kind of bread? I think that's enough references for now. I don't know which flower I want to put on this truck yet, but I'll figure that out in a minute. Found the one that you're gonna try. Yeah, sweet. I will check out that link in just a second. So remember, guys, for vehicles, we're trying to find the boxes. It's a little bit of a funny angle here, but kind of using the windows as my marker. So I'm guessing we'll just say this is the box, even though it's probably more like you wouldn't be able to see most of it, but that's okay. Boxes. Just too many boxes. Let's just do this box. How to make this more boxy. Let's do the back. I feel like I can see the box pretty clearly here. Okay, so find your boxes and start filling in those shapes. I'm gonna slide mine over to the right here and work on that side. So I've got my big box. I'm going to draw it all the way, well, maybe I shouldn't draw it all the way down because that's just going to confuse me. I'll make it more of a rectangle. And then I'll draw another box down here. Oh, I'm already feeling rusty, guys. Why is this so complicated for me today? Maybe I just need to do it the way that I normally do it. Do my geometric shapes into circles even though it's not quite the way it works. I just tend to be able to find the shapes better. I imagine if I did some perspective lines like this, it would probably help too. Because you can see kind of the angle that everything's on, and then these lines are always straight down, right? Vertical lines are always, no matter what, but that will help as well. Anyway, there's a lot of ways to do it, depending on how you're working. I just don't have time to, I have to make decisions. I can't be indecisive because I'm on a strict time limit today. Still taking suggestions for invasive species though, so if you have any invasive plant species today that you want to bring up, please do. The only one I know of for Colorado is thistle. That's the one you always hear everybody complaining about here. There's one on the same distance. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna have to do perspective drawing. I mean, I think it helps. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do, but I think it would probably help. At least it would probably help me if I would do it. I'm probably not going to, but I'm just letting people know it's an option. You know, for anybody who's watching and like feeling a little overwhelmed with all the complex shapes, that is a good strategy when you're doing stuff like this, is to find the boxes and put them in perspective. Because all your boxes are going to be drawn on a perspective grid anyway. Like anytime you do anything three-dimensional, you know? You just may not be actively drawing it, but you are implying the perspective grid. Oh, that eraser is so big. Maybe I should make that smaller. Maybe that would be wise. Giant hogweed. What does that look like? I'll have to look that up. I've never heard of that. I think I put the bow tires too high. I have to move those. Alright, let's draw this box. Follow my little perspective line a little bit here. I think that's probably too drastic. Hold on. Move these wheels out of the way first. There we go. A little longer. Oh, hello! I'm painting badly, except for he's lying, guys, by the way. He paints wonderfully. You should all go check out his work. Welcome to my warm-up stream. This is, I do about 30 minutes to an hour of warm-up sketching in the morning to get myself working. Let me show you what we did yesterday and some other days. Thank you, Amaze. You're so fast. If you give him a shout out, I appreciate that. He does amazing oil paintings, guys. I haven't looked at my oils yet. It's on my list of things to do today, but my oils are over there, and I will go dig them out if I have time at the end of stream. But so it's this looks really random. Let me explain, okay? Just let me explain what's happening here. So I need to get better at drawing vehicles because I never draw vehicles. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know if you've been here before, but I do a lot of creature design. A lot of creature art. I'll pull some up in a minute. But anyway, I need to get better at like geometric things. So I was like, okay, I need to practice trucks and vehicles and cars. But it's also Invasive Species Week, so I decided to draw invasive species in the cars and vehicles. So we have a little raccoon driving the Tumbleweed Express, because the tumbleweed is an invasive species. We have a iguana with a Florida flag, well, a very cheap Florida flag, driving a monster truck, because I figured that was the most invasive species of all the cars. It's the monster truck. And then I have a maze to thank for this pun, the boa constrictor. It's a snake, because, you know, ambulances have a snake because, you know, the medical symbol. Anyway, he also is wearing, you can't see it, but it's a zebra mussel necklace. So, yeah. Anyway, that's what we're doing this week is invasive species. I also did some sketches of actual invasive species on Monday. But Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is when I do my warm-up streams. So anyway, welcome to that. That's enough explaining. That's what we're doing today. You've lurked in the shadows. Oh no! Let's see. Yes, welcome to the, I thought you did come up with boa constrictor. Weren't you the one who said that in chat? Was it not you? Ugh, I'm so sorry to whoever I just gave credit to Maze for your genius. I love a good pun. I love a good pun. I'll be doing sculpting later today, actually. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek since I have the camera set up. Painting badly will take the credit. No, but, okay, I don't want to call it... Look. You guys, you should really go check out his page. He does not paint badly. I watched him paint like an immaculate portrait of Albert Einstein yesterday out of oil paint. Like within, I don't know, probably like a 6-hour stream, 7-hour stream. I don't know. I checked in on in the earlier in the day, and then right before bed I checked in again. It was like looked better than the photograph. Amazing, amazing, amazing stuff. Here's what we're working on later today. About 8.5. Yeah, that makes sense. So I do sculpting sometimes. This is a Parasaurolophus sculpture I started like a few weeks ago. It's really rough. I just kind of blocked in the muscles and stuff last time, but I'll be working this up and making it look more fleshy and complete later today. So the last stream of every month for me is usually a Wednesday. So I've decided the last stream of the month is going to be a sculpture stream if I can help it anyway. So that's what I'll be doing this afternoon. But for now, we are just warming up the art muscles, the drawing muscles, so if anyone wants to draw along, I do have references on my Pinterest, or you can just go find some vehicles that you want to draw. Like I said, I did trucks and things already. We did cars. Where's the one with cars? Oh look, there's a military vehicle. I did pets and cars for Love Your Pet Day, happened to fall on the day I was practicing cars. So we did pets then, some old cars. I don't know. There's all sorts. Oh, here's totally unrelated. I don't know. That was from the Dragon Week. We did wings. We did all kinds of studies. So, anyway. This is just the February folder. There's a whole other folder for January. But, March, apparently, is, the Iditarod race is starting on March 3rd. So I'm going to be doing canines next week for warm-up. So we're going to be doing animals again, guys. I've had enough of vehicles. This is the last vehicle stream for a while. They're very stressful for me. I need to recover. Yeah, just drawing boxes, you know. Not as much fun as painting shapes that are organic and flowy. The Iditarod! It is so wild, yes. It starts on March 3rd, so we'll be doing, I'll be doing sled dogs. So like variety of like husky-esque mutts, basically, because it's not really like big dogs usually that run the Iditarod. They're usually quite small, which is really funny. If you grew up like me watching Balto, you've been misled about what sled dogs actually look like. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that follow, HDMZ. Oh my gosh, hi. Good to see ya. Well, welcome in, welcome in. Broke your lurk. Oh, sorry, that's okay. That's okay, Sloppy. You can go back into lurk. I'll pretend like I didn't see you if that makes you feel better. You don't have to talk to us. 8.5 hours, man. I can't imagine painting that long. Anyway, how is everyone's evening? And if you grew up watching that other one, what other one? Balto? Balto was great. I liked Balto. The absolutely heartbreaking one. Oh no. Are we not talking about the same movie? I'm talking about the animated one. Is there a sad one? What's the sad one? Oh, don't tell me. Maybe I don't want to know. Was there like a live action one where a dog dies? Because those are always hard to watch. They just love us so much. Old Yeller. Ah yes, the classic Iditarod movie, Old Yeller. Oh man. I was thinking Homeward Bound though. I was like, the only sad dog movie I can think of off the top of my head is Homeward Bound. I have a friend who refuses to watch The Lion King. She's very young. She's never seen The Lion King and she refuses to watch it because she thinks it's going to be too sad. And I need to figure out a way to convince her that it's really going to be okay. Like sad things happen, but it's a very redemptive story. Come on, you gotta watch it. But I understand not wanting to watch a sad dog movie because, you know, everyone has pets and gets attached to them and whatnot. Do you do under sketches for your paintings? I'm just gonna call you painting. I refuse to say badly. Do you do sketches for your paintings, painting? That's not a confusing sentence. I told him he needs to change his name to I Paint Goodly. I don't think he's going to, but... Who is painting? I have no idea who that is. It wasn't actually that sad. It was one of the most childhood, shocking and unexpected. Wait, which movie? It was called 8 Below. Oh, I've heard of this movie. I think it's on my movie list. I have a really long list of movies I haven't seen, and I think it's I think that one's on there. So good to know that I'll need to bring Kleenexes when I do eventually watch it. Maybe we'll do it for... No, it's too sad for movie night. Never mind. We do a movie night on my Discord every once in a while, but I'm gonna try and stick to, movies that are generally uplifting. I don't want to just sit there and cry with everybody. That's not a fun time. It's not a fun time. See, I'm doing exactly what I tell people not to do, and that's getting involved in the details too fast before I make sure that everything is lined up appropriately. So let's double check everything. I'm gonna line up the dumb things and the dumb stuff and silly cars that I don't want to draw, that might have to, so I need to learn how. Alright, that's the last time I'll rant about it today. It's the end. I won't say anything about it, but it's really not that bad. It's just one of those kids. No, that's okay. Say whatever you want. I was also a sensitive kid. I get it. Wasn't Shiloh sad? Oh, Shiloh was sad. For the day we do dogs, Who Let the Dogs Out by Bomb, it has to be on the playlist. I will play it during the intro. I think I do have that MP3. I don't want to scare people away, though. Because I feel like... I don't know. I remember when that song came out. It was so overplayed. I feel like I don't have... Yeah, I'll play it one time just for you. Was that your urgent request, Amaze? Oh no! Be careful over there, Amaze. Yeah, the Iditarod's nuts, though. I have a friend whose mom is a vet, and she used to go volunteer with the Iditarod, and so she'd work on all the dogs. What about the comedy, the sled dog comedy movie? Sled dog comedy movie. I don't know. I get the feeling you're a bit younger than me, Slappy. I don't really know how old you are, but I feel like I might know what you're talking about, but I didn't watch it because it was not marketed toward me. I could be wrong. I could be thinking about something else. Is it one of those movies where the dogs all talk, actually talk, not like Homeward Bound where it's just implied what they're saying? They're telepathic or something? I grew up in the 90s, so if it wasn't a 90s movie, I probably didn't see it. 28. Oh my gosh, no, you're a lot younger than me. Are you kidding me? But you go ahead and think I'm not that much older than you. I'll take that. Yeah, I think. Oh my gosh, no, you are significantly younger than me. Snow Dogs. Yeah, I feel like I do know it. I thought that was what it was, but I didn't see it. I think I was in high school at the time. I was over those sorts of movies. I may have seen a piece of it. Was it a Disney Channel movie? I think I may have seen part of it. I am a secret grandma. Sloppy Snow. I'm not really a grandma, but I like to joke that I am. I actually don't feel that old. I'm just definitely a little bit new. I don't. That was one of the talking ones, right? Like Babe. I did see Babe. I think my little brother watched Snow Dogs. He's like 6 years younger than me. It was definitely more marketed toward him. Guys, I did the thing again where I think I shrunk the vehicle. Like the back half of the vehicle is somehow too small. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. It was a Disney movie. Okay. I think Air Bud was the one that came out when I was younger. That was like the talking animal movie that all the kids liked. And then they made like 80 billion of them apparently, because it did so well. I think it like launched a genre, to be honest. It was like, I don't know. I feel like Disney Channel did so many talking animal movies after that, like specifically talking dog movies. What was the other dog movie? Beethoven? And then those turned into talking dog movies too? I don't remember. Maybe I'm thinking of Beethoven. Was Beethoven the one that talked? No, Air Buds, the later movies they talked, didn't they? I don't know. I don't remember. It's been too long. Okay, maybe I'm just making all this up. Maybe my whole childhood is a lie. Maybe I only saw Babe. Maybe Babe was the one. That one definitely came out when I was a kid. There's the Look Who's Talking movies. Oh my gosh. Those movies. Those were so weird. Yes, I forgot about those movies. Oh my gosh, the intro to that movie. I remember as a kid watching that, and I was so confused. My dad, he would get all flustered and just like fast forward through it. Cause he like, I don't know, he's a very traditional guy. Just like, oh, we can't talk about this or whatever. And so he just like, I don't know, I just remember being like kind of weirded out by what was happening. Like I kind of knew what was going on, but I was young enough that I didn't really know what was going on. For those who haven't seen it, it's the reproductive process is basically narrated as though they are already like sentient. Anyway, that's as much as I'll get into that. You can go do your own research, but it's a weird intro. I still remember, no, not in Babe, in Look Who's Talking. There was Look Who's Talking. I think it was like an 80s. Wasn't that an 80s movie? So I think it came out before I was born, or maybe when I was really, really little, but I don't know. I think it was one that my dad knew of, and he had it on one time, and I came in the room and he got all flustered. That's all I remember about that movie. That, and then just like the babies talk really, it's just weird. I just remember it being really strange. It's like Rugrats, but live action. That's the best. Adult jokes with Rugrats live action is the way I'm gonna explain. Look Who's Talking. Yeah. No. Babe was definitely super PG. Probably actually G. I don't even think there was anything PG in Babe. I love that movie. I was thinking about that movie the other day. I had a Babe Beanie Baby. I think I got it at like McDonald's or something when that movie came out. My proportions are all wrong, guys. I'm so sorry. Don't copy what I'm doing. Try your own car. Do it better than me. I'm being a terrible example right now. And I made it too chunky. How did this happen? I think I just made the front too big. It looks more like a semi. Like, why is it so tall? Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna resize something really fast. I think I maybe just made the windows too small. It's gonna bother me if I don't fix it right now. Right exactly now. Let's just cut the top off here. And scooch it down a smidge. Ah, the joys of digital drawing. We can just fix those things. It's a little better. Okay. Ugh. Perspective issues. And this is why perspective grids are important, guys. Do your grids. What time are we at? 10:30. Okay, I gotta hustle on this. Alright, what animal should I put, or what, not animal, what plant should I put on this one? If you were a military vehicle, what flower would you want to represent you? What invasive flower? Boy, that has some parallels I didn't think about. Oh, no comment there. I would say I would pick one that's like wherever the vehicle is from, like pick a flowering plant from that area, but that sounds like a lot of work, honestly. I just don't want to do all that research right now. Don't have time. Must get off on time so I can run errands and be back in time to sculpt. And then I have an appointment tonight. Like, today is such a busy day. So I have to be off on sculpting. I'm on a bit of a timer too, so I definitely don't want to be late to that. I may even start sculpting. If I can get all my other stuff done, we'll see. I have a bunch of other things on my to-do list I need to get done today. But if I can get those done, I might start my sculpture stream early. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Shoot, that doesn't look like anything. Okay, don't forget to save. Oh, thank you. Kids into animals? Babe was, yeah. I was actually thinking about some dogs the other day at work. That's funny. Well, I mean, we kind of were talking about, oh, how we got on that topic, actually. Oh, because of the Iditarod. You brought it up, but it was topical. It was topical. Did you also get the Batman and Robin glasses from McDonald's as well? Probably. I don't know. I had two brothers, so if I did, they probably got them. Would be my guess. I think... I do remember, what was the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger? I remember when that came out. Getting some, like a Mr. Freeze toy or something like that. And then, so I grew up in DFW, and that's where the original Six Flags is, and so... there's like the Mr. Freeze ride. It was super fun and exciting. I did like that. That's like my fondest memory of Batman at that time. Was that they came out with all these movie themed rides. Anyway, I just like roller coasters though. It was just it was like a backwards roller coaster. I think it still runs actually, I'm not sure. Okay, well here's my terrible tank. Maybe I should change my name to I'm Drawing Badly, so that, you know, there's a theme. I mean, I do kind of. I acknowledge that these aren't going to be the best. I'm trying to be more comfortable with just being terrible in public. It's fine. If you actually draw vehicles, you can probably see a lot of issues, but I'm trying. Okay. I may not color this one. Maybe I'll just color the plants. Emphasize the plants and not the military part of it. Okay. Let's see. How about a foxglove? Let me look that one up. Foxglove. Isn't that one a flower? Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love it. Ooh. This is invasive? It's all dankly. Okay, hold on. So we have foxglove. What else did I have? Oh, Dame's rocket was pretty too. I kind of want to do like an explosion of flowers like busting out of the windows and stuff. But I think I'll color the flowers and just kind of gently shade the truck or something. There's one kind of invasive vine? Invasive vine flower. I don't know. Milkweed? Is it invasive? Ooh, Chinese wisteria would be nice. Honeysuckle? I didn't know honeysuckle was invasive. Okay. So many of these invasive plants are like all over Texas. Alright, back on the PC. Oh, thanks. Thanks, I'm glad it looked good. That was Batman and Robin? Wait, what? Which one was Batman and Robin? I'm glad you survived the power outage or whatever was happening. Okay, so let's do either foxglove. I am gonna grab these photos just because I think these are gorgeous. Wait, is that a foxglove? Yeah, pink common foxglove. Oh, shoot. I'm trying to find the one that's invasive. Invasive foxglove. Common foxglove, okay. Perfect. Yeah, I've seen these before. These are really pretty. You guys have probably seen them too. I kind of want to do this plant, like sticking out of the doors, like the windows and doors. But another option that's also purple actually is one called Dame's Rocket. Just one before I watch you. This one's a little more pinkish. Yeah. What else do we have? Thistle. All these are purple. Is purple just the color of invasive plants? Thistle is the one that's invasive here in Colorado. They're pretty intense looking. Yeah, stop. They're also pretty gnarly. Like, they're not a pretty plant. Like, the flower is pretty, but the plant itself is extremely not pretty. Like, these are just everywhere in Colorado. That's usually what they look like. Not a very pretty plant. Maybe I'll just, if I do it, I'll probably just do the flower. Okay. So I could also do like a big, like a plant motif on the side, you know? Like I could draw, like instead of a star, I could draw some kind of a flower here. The one with Mr. Freeze. That was Batman and Robin. Batman and Robin, oh, okay. Yeah, we were talking about Batman and Robin glasses from McDonald's when that movie came out. Yes, yes, welcome Septic, how are you doing? I have many a nostalgic tune here. Thanks for popping in. I have to leave in about an hour, so just a little under an hour, so I'm trying to go fast today. But I'm also being really indecisive about what flowers I want to put on these trucks. Let's make this one. Let's see what else I've got in the list here. I've got this one that I could do. This would look good with thistle, I bet. Just having like an explosion of purple flower coming out the front, and then like a spiky purple flower here. So maybe I'll do thistle for this one. Okay, I'm gonna make notes. Thistle. So we have this truck. I also have some other tanks, but they don't have really good like motifs. I kind of like. I feel like this shape right here is very tanky, but I also don't know. I also feel kind of weird drawing too many tanks because of how much crap is going on in the world right now. So I don't want to like just draw tanks, but any big like military vehicles. I like some of the classic looking tanks, like older military vehicles. They just have a different kind of charm to them. Like you can just tell this is a less effective machine, but for the time, I'm sure it was like incredible. I don't know. Here's my little love and peace, guys. Love and peace. Got hit. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Septic. Oh, good luck. That's the worst. Yeah. Well, I'm glad. You know what? I'm honored that you find this to be a cozy and safe space, especially when you're that uncomfortable. So thank you for hanging out. Yes, have a dragon. Well, I hope that you feel better. Make some tea. You know, what I usually do is like tea, a heating pad, comfort food. I cannot stay away from the chocolate. Well, like I always have trouble with that anyway, but especially that time. All right, let's do. I don't know. Which one should I do? Does anyone have an opinion? I'm kind of torn between these two. I like the idea of having like an explosion of color coming out of this truck. Which one would make a better motif on the side? Maybe just little pink flowers everywhere? Maybe I'll do this one. I don't know. I'm indecisive. I'm gonna color in the truck while I think about it. But before I do that, you know what I'm not gonna do? Is draw on the same stinking layer as my stinking refs, like I do every time. Going to do this the right way, dang it. Okay, maybe I colored on that layer, but that's okay. That's okay. Not worried about it. Gonna label it. It's gonna be the color layer. What is? I think my fridge is freaking out. Anyway, bananas help. Oh, interesting. Oh, potassium. That's a good idea. I didn't used to need like pain meds or anything, but every year I feel like they get worse, and so I've started just ibuprofen. Once I discovered ibuprofen, I think I didn't take ibuprofen until I was like 25, and then I was like, oh my gosh, this is a game changer. It helps so much. I don't think I'd ever had any until then, and so maybe that's why it helped so much, but I still only use it if I really, really am in pain, because I don't want to get numb to it, because I want it to keep working. It's a helpful thing to keep useful. Alright, so we're just going to drably color in these military vehicles, and then I want the fun, exciting part to be the colorful flowers, so that's what I'll do. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Gosh darn it, I am going to color in the tarp slightly different, just so that it... Nope, that's too much. Hold on. Okay, maybe not. There we go. Differentiate it just a bit. Okay. Herbal tea. Nice, nice. Yeah, enjoy that warm tea. Let me know if the music is stressful. I can switch it if you need me to. I have such a random mix playing all the time. I am gonna turn my volume down just a bit though, in case something happens. I had my volume up super loud yesterday when I was streaming. I'm not sure who all was here, but it was very funny. Definitely scared the crap out of me when I got raided. Oh my gosh. That's okay. I appreciate those raids, even if they give me a heart attack. Alright, so we're drawing... I'm gonna do this one. This is the... Shoot, what is this called? I'll check my reference here. This is Dame's Rocket. So let's slide this little flower over here. Okay. And I'm just gonna kind of paint these in. I don't think I'm gonna actually do a line art layer for this. So let's do, looks like they have 4, yeah, it's like 4 petals. Oh no, it's terrible. Hold on. Oh, wrong verse. Looks like they have a tiny little yellow center. It's like the most flowery of flowers. It's a shame it's invasive. Okay. So let's just draw little pink flowers all over this, basically. This is the floral design part of my day. I'm not a florist. I used to be a cake decorator, and I would have to put flowers on cakes sometimes, but I was really afraid of it because I don't really have a good design eye, I don't feel like. So I never know where things should go. You know, I don't feel like I have a good sense of that. Some people just have a good sense of balance, like naturally, and I just kind of like I just don't really know. So maybe this will stretch my design skills as well. Probably not, but maybe a little. We're just gonna pretend somebody has repurposed this vehicle and painted all over it. Okay. Floral design, guys. That's what we're doing. Floral design. Can't you tell? It's so floral. Okay, now let's just do a whole bunch of them. Like actually in the car. That's what I want. They are invading this car. This truck, I should say. So it kind of looks like they grow in clusters. So I'm going to kind of break down the flowers, and eventually I do want to do an actual like paint flowers and study flora, like just flora in general, and get better at that because it's not something I typically draw. A lot of like foliage and flowers and plants, I just don't do a lot of detail when I paint those, and I want to start understanding more about them so that if I need to paint details, or if it would be more effective in an image to paint a lot more detail, that I can. So anyway, that is coming eventually. I think maybe in May there's like some floral days, so maybe I'll practice a bit and then stream it so I don't feel so insecure like with cars here. So yeah, just gonna kind of the impression of flowers, really is what we're doing. I've always been pretty lucky. That's good. Ugh, that's awful. Potassium supplements have helped. Oh good. I don't have a good design eye. She said, okay, but creature design is different. Creature design, I've been drawing animals. There's not as much, I don't feel like there's as much need for, I mean, there is some need for balance in creature design for sure, but it's not the same, right? Like okay, so for example, when I was teaching, I hated doing bulletin boards because everyone's always looked so cute, and everyone expected me to like be able to do all these super cute things because I was the art teacher. She's like, I don't have any kind of like, I'm so much function over form. Like my whole life is just like, whatever works is really what I want to do. Like whatever is the most practical. So I don't like, design is just like having a flourish just to have a flourish. It's just not something I naturally gravitate toward. Like I'm just more, I don't know. I've never really been, does that make any sense? I don't know if I'm making sense, but I think there is like a different part of your brain that you use when you do stuff like that I've just not spent a lot of time activating my whole life. I mean, the most I decorated my room as a kid was just to cut out pictures of animals and literally plaster every square inch of my room in them. I mean, not just the walls, like on the sides of bookshelves, on my head and footboard, like literally anywhere there was a surface. I'm still shocked my parents let me do, well, my mom let me do that. My dad probably wouldn't have cared. Probably wouldn't have even noticed, but like, I put them everywhere. I'm sure there was some damage to something. Maybe you just accept that when you have kids, that there's just going to be damage and there's nothing you can do about it. But anyway, that's like the most design. Like my whole door was just like printouts from DeviantArt and like my favorite cartoons. And I would just put them on the front and the back of the door. And that was like the most design I ever did as a kid. So I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I mean. Like I don't have a practiced design eye. And so, like, anyway, to get back to the cake decorating, I would get really nervous every time it was like my job to go on wedding cake deliveries, and if there was flowers involved, I was always like, oh boy, like, how do I arrange these in a way that I just kind of did, like, they were very symmetrical probably, because I was just like, make this one up and then put this one down, and then that's the off-putty part. But like, I was always very insecure about it anyway. So that, I'm hoping to get better at a lot of things this year, and design is one of them. All right, invasive flower truck 1, check. This is a parody song of Adele, by the way, if anyone is familiar with it. These trees. I'm just gonna draw grass. I like the idea of these overgrown vehicles sitting around, covered in flowers. Okay. All right, there's one truck. Oh, we got time for, shoot, I spent too much time on that. Okay. Let's do this little cutie down here. Scoot it over here. Don't know if I have room here for this, but probably not. Let's just do it over here. Okay. And I think I said thistle, so where's my thistle? This song is all about when you're trying to go on a diet and you're failing. Can anyone relate? It's like how all you think about is food when you can't have the food. I found it very relatable, so I yanked it off of YouTube. Wait, I forgot to share this one. Hold on. Let me put this in Discord. That soon will pass, the last thing on my mind. There we go. I like the flowers on the tank. Oh, thank you. I think it's making a passive statement, you know? I feel like this is a better use for a lot of these things, most of the time. It's an unnecessary evil in our world, you know? That we have to defend ourselves sometimes. And that people can use the things we use for defense to do a lot of great evil. But I'm not gonna rant about that today. I feel like that's a pretty common perspective. Okay, where's my sketch layer? I've lost it. Shoot. There it is. Okay, quick tank. Let's do a quick tank. Oh, I didn't even do it! Amaze. That was an unfair use of the chicken. I didn't even start ranting. I said like one sentence. You're just getting ahead of it, right? Just making sure that I knew to cut myself off. I'm trying. I do need to be called out sometimes. Oh, this song is also a parody. Same people. It's about the addiction of social media. I find all of these things too relatable. Poor Raga. You're so tolerant, Raga. Appreciate you. I'm doing a bad job of drawing my boxes right now, guys. I'm sorry. I'm in a hurry now. Didn't realize it was already 11. Technically, these streams are only supposed to be an hour, so I should be going a lot faster, probably. feel like every time they've been like at least an hour and a half. It takes me that long to get going. Alright, I like whatever these little gear things are kind of interesting. I really wish I had more time to like intricately kind of figure them out. I'm just gonna do this. I need to get a better picture. I can't quite figure out what I'm drawing here. Okay. I'm just gonna do the tank tread. I think that's an important detail. I'm not being very precise here, guys. I used to know all of the words to these songs, and I haven't heard them in so long. That's how you know this is dated, when they're singing up a BuzzFeed list about Harry Potter. This is so sketchy. What's even happening? I don't know. What are all these gears? I don't know. Nobody knows. It's just bits and bobs. Sure wish I knew. I do like how this looks like a sun. It's kind of fun. Alright, well that's the messiest tank I've ever seen. Oh well. You can see the tread though. I feel like these are one of those shapes that have, like, there's so many, I don't know, there's just so many exaggerated things about it. I could really see it being like super cartoonish, you know? Come around, I don't wanna be in love. BuzzFeed barely exists these days. Yeah, I feel like all of the big names that worked for BuzzFeed have all like gone off and done their own things. I don't even know if, I mean, they used to be really big on like articles, I think, when they first got started, and I don't even know if they still do that anymore. I think it's all become online like video content. So that's where all the money is, you know? But I think they're kind of the people who sort of started the listicle, you know? Where it's like, not, it's an article, but it's a list. It's like a really quick read. Short form article, pop article stuff. At least they were the first big ones that I remember doing it. I could be wrong. Always be wrong. I'm probably wrong. Most often, I would say wrong. Just to be safe, let's say I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm second guessing everything now. I can't remember that far back. That was so much internet ago. I've just consumed so much content since then. Ugh. What a world. Okay, I'm excited to draw a big thistle on the front of this though. The night I will wake up on the top room floor. We'll be in the bed, we'll be crazy, maybe nothing more. Come around, if you ever will be in love. Not waiting, but I'm waiting. I don't know what this is. Is this a chair? What am I drawing? Is this just like a cap? This part looks like a seat. Antenna. We're gonna make it shorter. Oh, come on. A little bit less. Boop. Can't tell how long this is supposed to be, but let's put a little thing on the top because it makes it look funny. So listen close. Oh, somehow I made this way too far forward. Or I did the thing again where I just make it squatty. What is wrong here? Maybe I'm just making this too big. Well, it's gonna be covered in thistle, it doesn't matter. That's what I'm telling myself. For you, so listen close. Oh, oh. Okay, thistle time. Oh wait, I gotta do the tread. Little jaggedy bits. Coming around. It makes me want to look at like Miyazaki films where he draws a lot of vehicles, or like, ooh, sorry. I have to keep these on my head or I'll lose them, so don't make fun of me for wearing my sunglasses. I'm about to leave after this. The number of times I've lost sunglasses. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Toriyama also does really cool vehicles. Do you guys, he's the guy who did DBZ in case anyone's not familiar. But I really like, I kind of want to do like a study of fantasy vehicles and just like kind of look at the style of some of those guys. I think it'd be fun. One day, not anytime soon, but we may do some of that on stream sometime. I also kind of want to do some film studies, I think. I don't know if anybody else likes doing those, but I always mean to do them and I just haven't been, so I figure it counts for warm-up. No one said I had to just draw from like real things. We'll see. Something I'm thinking about. Alright, thistle time. Woohoo! Getting close. If they didn't invent it, they popularized it. Yeah, are you talking about SC? Then promptly made everyone sick of it, for sure. So last night I submitted my midterm essay. Oh yeah, that's right, you were working on an essay. Hour or two before the deadline, and then right after the deadline I realized I completely misunderstood how to read a cladogram. Oh no, and the bulk of my paper was focused on using a cladogram to show how hadrosaurs were anogenic lineages. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no! Well, hopefully, gosh, that's frustrating. Hopefully they understand what you're trying to say and won't dock you too many points. You can always send an addendum, be like, I realized right after submitting this that I maybe misunderstood this, and I just want you to know that I'm aware, and here's what I was trying to say. I don't know if that's possible. Probably not. That sucks, I'm sorry. Hopefully it's still okay. Hopefully they still understand what you're trying to say. Like I said. I think I already said that like 3 times. I just feel for you. That I don't miss the stress of school. This is for that class you're taking online, right? Is this for your degree? Or is this just a class you're just taking just for fun? Every once in a while, I feel like I want to take a class just to learn something. And then I remember how stressed out I get about stuff like that. Even if I already have my degree and it doesn't matter, you know? I don't know. I'm so happy to get out of academia. Okay. Flower time. Which layer has the flower? Can't remember. Flower. There we go. There it is. Lines. Flower. Okay. Thistles. Thistles are crazy. They look so vicious. Pumpkin. That's not the right color green. With this little tank. Alright, I kind of want to do I just kind of want to make it exaggeratedly large, even though thistles aren't this big. I kind of like the idea of doing like a exaggerated size thistle. Yeah, if you ever come to Colorado, guys, you will see these guys everywhere. They are crazy invasive here. Kind of looks like a Dr. Seuss flower, but it's a lot meaner. Very prickly. Quite painful. All these little spines and bits. Definitely didn't just forget to draw the actual bud. Nope. Sure didn't. Wouldn't do that. That would be irresponsible. Sorry, Maze. It has to happen. I don't know if you're tired of this song or not. Being from Georgia and all. What time we have? 14, 11:14. Oh my gosh, making good time. Okay. This'll, let's see if I can get one more done. It's gonna be real scribbly. I doubt I can get a whole other tank done, but I can at least try and draw one. It's not big enough. Just for me, love runs quite tenderly. Such dreams I see, the world looks back to me. Georgia. It's like the greenest looking thistle I've ever seen. Typically they're kind of brownish, at least around here. They look pretty brambly and wicked. I'm just gonna add a few buds. And call it good. Messy, messy, messy. Pushing too hard on my Cintiq to go fast. It's hurting my wrist. Don't get the carpal tunnels, Casey. Light pressure, light pressure. Never go that far. Wait, what happened? Hopefully I'm considering sending an email, but might just let it ride. Yeah, you never know. They may not notice it, you know? Oh, thanks, Raga. Yeah, you're right. I should stop and do a little stretch. Yeah, maybe I should do that real fast. That's too much pink. I feel like I did too many flowers. See, this is what I mean about like not having a design eye. I just get a little carried away. I think this is too much, maybe? I don't know. Okay, well, it's too late now. I will stretch. Hold on one second. I'm just gonna... Ah, that looks terrible. If only I could use more than just 3 colors. Okay, stretch, stretch. Carpal tunnel stretch. Okay, thank you. Oh, and safe. Thank gosh. Rug over here, like, just making sure I live. Appreciate you. Do I have time for one more? I've got, like... Oh, darn it. Every time I save, Clip Studio decides to freeze. Alright, I actually don't know if I want to do one of those. I pulled up another... I didn't get it on the page, but I did find another, like, military vehicle that I thought was kind of cool looking. I don't know what it is. It's like a tank truck. It's like all kinds of bits and bobs. I think it's some kind of like electronic warfare, like ground warfare monitoring system or something. It's like basically a, I don't know, like a mobile nerd car. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but anyway, I think I want to do one of these instead of these tanks. I've already tanked it up. Ah, shoot, I always do that. Every time. Every time. Because it doesn't make sense. That delete won't delete. That's what it's supposed to do. But, good grief. Okay. This is gonna be fast. I will not finish this one probably. But I think if I did finish this, the daylily would look really nice on this one. There's also a lot of really crazy shapes. Car week going great. Mobile nerd car. Yeah, I know. I am not good at cars. Let me post that in case anybody else wants to use it. Can't remember if I have it pinned or not. I think I do. Alright. A little more trucky. Trekkie? I may not have time for this actually. If I have to leave at 11:30, that means I have 9 minutes. Alright, I'm reverting to my terrible habits, guys. Oh shoot. Especially being on the wrong layer. It's my worst habit. Lines. Okay. Big shapes. Go fast. Draw a thing. Rapid fire. Sketching. Maybe if I just don't overthink it, it'll be fine. If I just think about it as a sculpture, maybe I can do it. Get my thing. Everybody wants to do. How do people draw cars fast? Is that a thing? Ah! Stressed. Not enough time. It's just gonna be a scribbling mess. I'm going too fast. I think I did the thing again where I made the car too small. I'm just gonna pull that out a little bit. There we go. Must leave soon. Ah! Can she at least sketch it? Maybe not. We'll see. Ah! 7 minutes. Trying to watch my time. Definitely want to make sure I'm back with plenty of time before my next stream today, so. Anyway, I hope if anybody was drawing vehicles today that it helped you warm up your creative art muscles for the day. And even if you're not going to be doing much more art today, I think it's good to keep it sharp. So I hope it was helpful or informative or at least entertaining if you were just watching, which is totally fine. Certainly no requirement to draw. Getting too into the details. Must finish before the timer. This is starting to just look like a Hummer. Gesture drawing a car. Yeah, it's oof. I need to like get farther back, you know, so that I can actually see the different shapes and stuff. It's hard to talk and do this at the same time, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, that's way off. That's so off. Bugs me. Sorry, that was my foot. My foot tapping in annoyance. How can I fix this? Can I fix this? Is this fixable? Probably not. This is why you need to draw boxes, guys. Don't gesture a car, draw boxes. Let this be a lesson to you. Alright, I'm just gonna pretend that this makes sense. It does not, but I think I just drew this bumper too big. It's just so impressive. I like little headlight bars, that's funny. I'm gonna remember that detail for if I ever do a vehicle design. See, that's the whole point, right? It doesn't have to be perfect. Right? Right? It doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to learn something. Oh my gosh, like how to draw a straight line. That's gonna have to be good enough. I don't like size line function at all. It is not helpful. It's too tall. Excuse me. Trust in me. Give it a shot. This is terrible, guys. Don't look at this car. Ah, 3 minutes! I spent too long on the stinking hood that doesn't make sense and isn't drawn correctly. Help! Nothing is in perspective. Ah! Lines, lines everywhere. What a funny little window. Look at this window. It's got little slanty bars. Wait, your mind is worse. I don't think so. I don't think so. You have more time than I do. You can fix it. This is just gonna have to be what this is. I was gonna draw, maybe I'll just put a big flower on the hood so that you can't see the mistake. It's kind of like when you draw a hand really badly and so you just put like a tree there or a bush or something to hide it. I'm definitely gonna do that. It's a cheap artist trick. But damn, feeling cheap, what can I say? That's not a good thing to say. I should not say that. Hi, squirrel. Oh, there's 2 squirrels. These aren't the squirrels that I'm friends with. These are the squirrels that are at my studio. I don't know them. But I'm pretty sure they just chewed a hole in the roof next door and are living there. Hi! Oh, you just peeked in at me. That was so cute. Sorry, I know it's silly to smile at squirrels, but what can I say? What is all this stuff on the top? perfect. Okay, and then there's like this big thing here. It looks like a robot side view mirror. I'm gonna call it that. And then it's got its own little extra antenna, just because why not? Oh, that's taller though. Sorry. This looks very strange. What is this long thing? I just know. How did I not notice this the whole time I was drawing this car? What is this random, like, pointy antenna? Very targeted. I imagine that all of these move independently. So, like, if they're all, like, searching for signal, that they're doing crazy stuff. What even is this? Right, and then there's like a radio tower turret or something back here. I don't know. How much time? Ah! I'm right on time. Hold on. Okay, wait. It is exactly 11:30. I kind of finished it. It's not good. It's very out of proportion, but... Oh wait, shoot. Okay, I have time. I have time for this. Here we go. Wow, terrible windows are terrible. I should have just left them off. Looked way better before that. Oh, I forgot this thing. Oh, there's too many details on this car to do this in 10 minutes. Okay. Shade in the wheels. Whatever the undercarriage thing is doing. Alrighty. Ta-da! Scribble car. Oh my gosh. That was stressful. I don't think I want to gesture draw any more cars. Okay. Well, thank you guys for joining me for this, whatever this was today. It's kind of a mishmash. I will be back on later today. Thanks, Raga. Oh, thanks, Amaze. Yes, there's my Discord, there's my socials. If anyone needs those, I do have to go run some errands. But I will be back on later today. If anyone's around this afternoon, for me, that's going to be in about 5 hours-ish. 4.5 hours. Depends on when I start streaming. But here's a little preview of what we'll be doing in case you missed it this morning at the beginning of stream. I'll be finishing up this Parasaurolophus sculpture. So yeah, I started this a couple weeks ago, I think, and I haven't touched it since. It's, wow, it looks like his face needs a lot of work, so please don't think that's what his face is going to look like. I was mostly laying in the, you know, muscles and stuff, but we'll work on this later today. So I'm hoping to finish it, and that's what I'll be doing this afternoon. So if you're around and you want to see a sculpture stream, I will be sculpting and streaming, and it will be exactly what you're looking for. So thank you guys for hanging out while I did these. I don't know, they're so similar. We'll just go out on this one. It has my mantra up there, so hopefully that'll be good. But let's go ahead and find somebody to raid. Oh, thank you for hanging out, Septic. I hope you start feeling good. And good luck again, Sloppy Salamander, with your conundrum. I hope it turns out well for you. Let's see. Ooh, Ela Vartzan. I really like her stuff. Who else can I possibly stream? Sourpuss is on. I don't know what Sourpuss is doing. Sometimes I don't think I've rated Sourpuss yet. Maybe we'll do. Oh, and I haven't seen Haverk. I haven't rated him in a while either. Looks like she is drawing from. Oh, she's also drawing from reference this morning. So if you want to go, maybe this would work out. It looks like she's doing figure studies. So this, maybe I think we'll just do Sourpuss. Yeah, can get your gesture work on. She's drawing from some dancing photos, it looks like. So yeah, let's do. If I can find the raid button, let's go raid Sourpuss. I can't remember how PG-13 this channel is. It's been a while since I've been in there, but I think it'll be okay. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate ya, and if I don't see you again later today, then I'll see you next time I see ya. My next warm-up stream will be next on Monday. So I'm only doing them on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday right now. That may change in the future, but for right now, that's when I'm in my studio, so that I'm not at my day job, so that's when I'm doing them. But yeah, maybe I'll see you later today for a sculpture stream if you want to do that. And in the meantime, let's go check out Sourpuss, and I'll catch you over there. Have a good one, guys. Bye!